Today we're taking a look at the Los Angeles Lakers vs Minnesota Timberwolves match, which is happening on Tuesday, March 16, 2021, and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on this game. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. The Los Angeles Lakers hope their shortened roster can make it through a back-to-back when they host the Minnesota Timberwolves on Tuesday night. The Lakers assured themselves no worse than a split in their two-game set by crushing the Golden State Warriors 128-97 on Monday night in San Francisco. The game featured LeBron James' 98th career triple-double. If he were to get just the second of his career against the Timberwolves, he would move within one of becoming the fifth in NBA history to reach the 100 milestone. Oscar Robertson, Russell Westbrook, Magic Johnson and Jason Kidd are the only members of that club. Montrezl Harrell actually outscored his teammate 27-22 to pace the Lakers, who were in control most of the way and thus were able to limit minutes to no more than 30 on the first night of the back-to-back. James led the Lakers in minutes played with 30. Currently without Anthony Davis, Marc Gasol and Alex Caruso, the Lakers stumbled on the second night of a back-to-back earlier this month when they fell 123-120 at Sacramento. They had lost 114-104 at home against the Phoenix Suns on the night before. We continue to be forced into evolving and adjusting on the fly with guys being out, and that's just part of any normal NBA season, but in particular this year with the health and safety protocols. Lakers coach Frank Vogel said before Monday's game, "We just got to roll with it. We got a lot of depth here, a lot of guys getting opportunities to play and impact the game. We'll be adjusting on the fly." The Lakers will be looking for a season sweep of the Timberwolves, having beaten Minnesota 127-91 in Los Angeles on December 27 and 112-104 in Minneapolis on February 16. The Timberwolves were far more competitive in the rematch thanks to the improved play of rookie Anthony Edwards. The number 1 pick in the 2020 draft shot just 6 for 21 en route to 15 points in the first meeting. Minnesota connected on just 36.9% of its shots and just 6 of its 35 three-point attempts. But the Timberwolves improved to 41.9% overall and 16 for 34 on three-point tries last month, with Edwards doing a lot of the damage, going for 28 points on 10 for 21 shooting, including 5 for 10 from three-point range. The 19-year-old has scored 20 or more points in 6 of his past 7 games after doing so just 7 times in Minnesota's first 32 outings. Edwards is coming off a season-best 34-point night in a 114-112 home win over the Portland Trail Blazers on Sunday in the second half of a 2-game set. The Minnesota Timberwolves need a win after losing 14 of their last 17 games. The Minnesota Timberwolves are averaging 109.1 points on 44.1% shooting and allowing 116.8 points on 47.6% shooting. Karl Anthony Towns is averaging 21.8 points and 4 assists, while Malik Beasley is averaging 20.5 points and 2.5 assists. D'Angelo Russell is the third double-digit scorer and Anthony Edwards is grabbing 4.1 rebounds. The Minnesota Timberwolves are shooting 35.1% from beyond the arc and 76.4% from the free throw line. The Minnesota Timberwolves are allowing 37.2% shooting from deep and are grabbing 43.5 rebounds per game. The Los Angeles Lakers look for a win after losing 6 of their last 10 games. The Los Angeles Lakers are averaging 111.2 points on 48% shooting and allowing 106.2 points on 45.2% shooting. LeBron James is averaging 25.6 points and 7.9 rebounds, while Anthony Davis is averaging 22.5 points and 3 assists. Dennis Schroeder is the third double-digit scorer and Montrezl Harrell is grabbing 6.4 rebounds. The Los Angeles Lakers are shooting 35% from beyond the arc and 74.6% from the free throw line. The Los Angeles Lakers are allowing 35.4% shooting from deep and are grabbing 45.3 rebounds per game. Small forward LeBron James has been one of the best players in the league as per usual. He is averaging 25.6 points, 7.9 rebounds, 7.8 assists, 1.1 steals, and 0.6 blocks in 34.6 minutes on the court. He is shooting well as he is 50.7% from the floor, 35.7% from the three-point line, and 68.9% from the free throw line. In his last game against the Pacers, James played 34 minutes and finished with 18 points, 3 rebounds, 10 assists, a steal, and 3 turnovers. If he can figure out a way to repeat this performance while Anthony Davis is out, the Lakers would love it. The Los Angeles Lakers have been a solid defensive team at this point as they are giving up 106.2 points per game, which ranks second in the NBA. In their last game against the Indiana Pacers, they allowed 100 points on 37 of 88 from the floor, 8 of 36 from beyond the arc, and shot 21 free throws. If the Lake Show can figure out how to force teams to shoot that low from beyond the arc, it will be fine. So here's my 3 betting suggestions for that game. The Minnesota Timberwolves have looked like a brand new team so far since coming out of the All-State break. After losing 9 straight games, Minnesota has defeated New Orleans 135-105 as an 8-point dog, lost to Portland 125-121 as a 5-point dog, and beat Portland 114-112 on Sunday. The Lakers played so well against Golden State on Monday night in a high-profile game, so I expect to see a little bit of a letdown going against the worst team in the NBA less than 24 hours later. My first betting advice for you is to pick the Timberwolves on the money line. Looking at the betting trends, the Timberwolves are 1-4 ATS in their last 5 road games, 3-7 ATS in their last 10 games against a team with a winning record, and 3-9 ATS in their last 12 games overall. The Lakers are 5-11 ATS in their last 16 games against a team with a losing record, 11-5 ATS in their last 16 games playing on 0 days rest, and 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings in Los Angeles, and the under is 5-1 in the last 6 meetings overall. The Timberwolves have been in a slump lately, but they were able to come to life with a couple of wins in their last 3 games, and they would have taken so much confidence from their win over the Trailblazers. Meanwhile, the Lakers are starting to heat up again, and they look dominant in last night's win over the Wizards. The Timberwolves have the advantage of extra rest in this one, but the Lakers were hardly pushed last night, and I like their chances of a 3rd straight win here. My second betting advice for you is to pick Lakers -9. The Timberwolves are 1-4 ATS in their last 5 road games and 3-9 ATS in their last 12 games overall. The Lakers are 2-5 ATS in their last 7 Tuesday games and 11-5 ATS in their last 16 games playing on 0 days rest. The over is 6-2 in Timberwolves' last 8 overall. The under is 7-3 in Lakers' last 10 overall. The under is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings in Los Angeles and 5-1 in the last 6 meetings. My third betting advice for you is to pick under 225. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.